Hello everybody, it's me Agamatsu. Today we're going to be looking at Freshies versus Supers and Ultras, and what chance you have winning if you are like with a group of Freshies or even just yourself. So let's start off with Monk. In my opinion, Monk is a pretty easy fight. You can just get these out the way. This is, I assume, Super Spy. This is Super Druid. Great Sword. Great Sword can do a lot of damage, but if you know how to counter it pretty well, not that much of an issue. I assume this is Super Illusionist. Necro can actually be a little bit more of a challenge in my opinion. If they have Shriekers, they can be very annoying to deal with. There's two Dragon Knights. Dragon Knight, I'll put it right here because there have been some pretty good Dragon Knights I fought that have killed Ultras. Assassin, I'll also put that actually. Depends on the assassin. I've seen some pretty good assassins as well with some crazy combos that just one combo any freshie, even with like Sigil Helm and Rogue Armor. I assume the Super Sigil, yeah, that's pretty easy most of the time. Akuma will really mess you up if they break your leg. I remember there was this crazy combo when Akuma pulled up on me, and I was an Ultra as well. So I was like, oh shit, and he knew what he was doing, but yeah, that's Akuma. Oh, if Church Knight. Church Knight usually can mess up Freshies pretty well. I'm gonna put that at decent chance if you're a Freshie. Unless you're really good at blocking. A Light Piercer and Repel is really gonna mess you up. I guess we're not gonna do these. Is that all the super classes in the game? I guess so. I guess we'll move on to Ultras now. Lords? I'll just use this as Blacksmith. Blacksmith with the new hammer update, man, dude, I don't know about that. I was even fighting them on my Elder Vamp Freshie, and they're very difficult. So unless you have Elder Vamp or something crazy, you're most likely gonna lose. There's not a 100% chance that you're gonna lose because they are slow. No, actually no, because they are very tanky. Silver Guard, you're most likely gonna lose completely. I assume, I don't know what that class is. That's probably Spy. D-Slayer. This is, by the way, this is no tomeless, no artifacts, no nothing. It's just base. They do have an awakening. I fought some pretty bad D-Slayers, by the way, upcoming in my next video. But D-Slayer, in my opinion, unless that you keep getting hit by their Thunder Spear Crash and Spear Crush, I say you have a decent chance actually. Above Church Knight, of course. But yeah, I say you have a decent chance. I mean, if you're a Freshie and you have your squad of Freshies and it's just some non-tomeless D-Slayer alone, I say you have a very decent chance of winning. Moving on to Sigil Knight. Okay, so Sigil Knight depends pretty heavily on if they have Solons. I guess I'll use this. I actually use this as base Solons, and I use this as Sigil Knight, like Ultra Sigil Knight Commander, and this is Solons. Sigil Knight Commander, I say pretty equal chance to D-Slayer. You know, like they do have their charges, but I've easily ganged up on many Sigil Knight Commanders. Unless their Solons, a lot of the times are not that great. I mean, you can find a really good one, but I usually don't find very many good, like just base Sigil Knights. Solons, on the other hand, yeah, dude, you're most likely taking. No, you have more of a chance. Like I've fought Solons before, one-on-one, and this is before I had Elder Vamp too, and I actually did win some of those fights. But you're most likely losing, I'm not gonna lie. Master Necromancer. This can depend on how many Shriekers. I say it's like, same case with Necromancer, because Necromancer can move up here if they have a bunch of Shriekers, and you're just a Freshie, unless you have like, base Mage with Ignis. Yeah, unless you have like base Mage with Ignis, I say you are most like. Actually, no, I'll put at decent chance because unless they're tomeless, they just have their tome. Yeah, this is not tomeless, so I don't know. They don't have much in their kit to do with very many, especially if you're like just an Ashen Fresh Bond. I've seen an Ashen Fresh Bond just melt a Necro. Oni. Oh no, D-Sage. Oh, D-Sage. In my opinion, base D-Sage could really use like a little bit of a buff, unless you're like really good with base D-Sage. Like I think literally every D-Sage I fought that didn't have Tomeless, I beat them. Like I'm talking one-on-one, maybe like another Freshie to help me, but even without Vampire, it's very easy for me to take out most, because most good D-Sages, they're Tomeless, But this is not tomeless. This is not no spider cloak. Spider cloak, you know, I'm moving that up here, but like no tomeless, no spider cloak, fairly easy. I never have difficulty with them. Onis on the other hand, oh, and by the way, this is like class armor as well, like, you know, no spider cloak and any of that stuff, or no night lords. Oni, I'll say, because there's some pretty good Onis. Again, most of the Onis though that are pretty good have night lords on, so I'm putting a decent chance. This is just assuming you see like an Oni with his armor on, no tomeless, and you're like, bet I'm gonna try and fight him. Because I fought like people who just got Oni, they don't really know too well what they're doing, and a lot of the time they keep their armor on. No offense to the people who do keep their armor on, but like a lot of people will use Night Lords for a reason, or vamp armor. So I'm gonna put that at a decent chance of winning. They can still mess you up though. They're like literally one slip up as a freshie, and like you're getting melted. But if you have like a group of freshies, then yeah, I'm not really worried if I see one. Faceless, oh yeah. Okay, like facelesses, they don't even need their armor change. Like they hit off that one chain lethality, like your whole freshie squad is done. Even though I fought some bad facelesses, most of them pretty much know how to use lethality and shadow fan, so they can easily melt a lot of people quickly. So I'm just gonna leave them there. Oh, I forgot super illusionist. Oh wait. No, that doesn't matter. I'll just put that right here. Oh, Wraith Knight. Wraith Knight. A lot of Wraith Knights I fought with a bunch of freshies. If you're like a base mage, I really don't struggle with them that much. You're not really gonna struggle unless they like break your tomeless barrier. That Dark Flame Eruption will mess up any freshie though that gets caught up in it. But a lot of the times they're really tanky too, so I'm gonna put them at decent chance. Unless you're like, again, this is no tomeless, no artifacts, no nothing, just base class alone. I mean, this base ultra class alone. I see that you can have a pretty good chance. If you're alone, you're probably gonna lose more than likely, but if you have like your group of freshies, I'll say you have a decent chance. Ooh. I'm just gonna put that right there. Yeah, especially if you're orderly. Like I never worry about master action. No, I'll put it right here. Shinobi, oh goodness. Yeah, in my opinion, Shinobi is the toughest class as a freshie to kill in the game. They have resurrection, very mobile. They have vertical mobility as well. Because you know, as a base class warrior, every time I would fight a Shinobi, if they're in the air, I can never hit them with my sword, right? I mean, that goes for a lot of other classes as well. But because your hitboxes aren't very big yet, like you don't have moves that have very big hitboxes, or you don't have ways to hit people like guaranteed, you're not going to be hitting Shinobis a lot. Their res, as I said before, their walk speed is kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm just going to put Shinobi right there. Definitely the toughest class in the game as a freshie to fight. On to the next one, we have Trumpeteer. I say have a very good chance of winning. If they're running away, then like, well, you've won the fight. But if they're just playing music and moving around, they're not really gonna, alone they're very easy to win against. Probably easier than some super classes in my opinion. I don't know, I'm not gonna rank these, maybe until the end of the video. But yeah, Trumpeteers, they're a support class. Deep Knight, oh yeah, Deep Knight, you're most likely gonna lose. Like one slip up, all your health is gone. Actually, most Deep Knights know what they're doing. They don't. I'm gonna put that right here. Most Deep Knights know what they're gonna do. They're just gonna hit the chain pool. You're just gonna get fucked. They can pretty much one combo pretty much all freshies. No fair frozen required. No tomeless required. A very deadly kit for them to have. Abyss Walker. You're most likely going to lose. If you know how to hold F, then okay, you have a better chance, because usually how I fight Abyss Walkers, I just bait their M1s. Like I try and attack after they hit their third swing or their M2, I dodge it and I start swinging, or their Wraithful Leap. Like a lot of times they'll Wraithful Leap and then try and M1. I just follow them and hold F the whole time until they make a mistake, get a bunch of damage off. But most freshies, I assume, they're just gonna try and keep swinging and they're just gonna get messed up. Druid, I'm also gonna put this in most likely going to lose. That poison damage is crazy annoying. if you're like a Gaian with like a mithril sword or mithril spear, then okay, you can do a lot of damage to a druid, because like that poison, they don't mean shit to you, bro. But if you're like, I don't know, like an Ashen and you're trying to M1 them, you know, you can get messed up pretty easily. Now again, this is no tomeless, so they don't have their swords, so they can't do their regular combo on you. But yeah, you're actually, I might, yeah, you're most likely gonna lose. Oh wait, Bard is Trumpeteer, whatever. Finally, Spy. I'm just gonna put that in good chance of winning. In most cases, whenever I'm fighting a Spy, you know, they're not really too good with their rapier. They do, some fuck. Some do a lot of damage to me, but like, in all honesty, I'm not really worried when I see a Spy, unless they're tomeless or they have an artifact. Maybe I'll be like, oh shit, okay, he's gonna spam tomeless, right? But like, if I see he just has rapier, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a good challenge. I have a good chance of winning. Like I feel pretty confident seeing them. I would do hybrids, but like I don't have any pictures. I just got this off the web. But I guess I'll rank them if you guys want. That's pretty much the end of this video. New video dropping later today or tomorrow. If you want to stay and see me like rank how I feel about each of these on their individual tiers, then you can stay. But thanks for watching the video. Also, thanks for 1,000 subscribers, guys. Let's just keep on growing. And yeah, I'll continue. So looking at easy tier, this is from like from easiest to hardest. Easiest in my opinion, Spy, Monk, because that Monk show's annoying. Because Greatsword has, actually no, Greatsword do I say it's a little bit harder than Sejuani. And then Mages, because like, dude, Mages are just annoying when you're Freshie. Actually, that might make me reconsider this. Kuma, Assassin, let me think. Okay, Necromancer, I'm just gonna put this like in the middle. When comparing these super classes, in a fight, no tomeless, I don't know, I feel like Trumpeteer is not very, it doesn't do a lot of damage, so I might just put this at the bottom of the list, honestly. No hate to bards, but like, they just, no offensive abilities in 1v1s. All you can really do is like stall out the fight and just hope that your weapon does damage to them. I guess you're just kind of like a glorified base class. Akuma and Assassin, I don't know, I might keep these all like on the same tier. These super classes, they're like all on the same tier for me. Master Illusionist is just gonna be annoying because they can spam Mage Shield, but actually, yeah, not really much of a threat. Yeah, I'm gonna put Spy right. Actually, I'll put Spy above, because D-Sage, if you just block the lightning elbow and see when like the lightning drop is coming, like if you're fighting an Orsfall, okay, that lightning drop's gonna be annoying. But like, just have a couple of health potions on you. Maybe get, I don't know, gang of Freshies to just infinite combo him, I guess. I don't know. Spy, on the other hand, they have their double jump, mobile, can run away if they really need to. More annoying to fight. Alright, now comparing this tier list. Okay, Church Knight's gonna be at the bottom. Cause I fought some pretty good Church. If some of you guys are wondering like why is Church Knight above these three classes, I've seen some, like a lot of Church Knights I know, like they do a lot of damage to me as a freshie. Like I mess up once, I try blocking their light piercer, I get fucked. That impale and that M2, it deletes a freshie's health pretty easily. Now comparing these, I think I'll put Necromancer here. Surgeon Knight. Oni, I think above this. Wraith Knight. I think these three are like somewhat equal. Oni's a little bit harder for me. Now moving on to this tier list. I'll rank it. I think I'll leave Solon's here. Druid here, because Druid has unblockable moves. Abyss is pretty easy to block, unless you get caught off guard. And then finally here, I don't know about Blacksmith, because like that hammer, man. I mean, I know it got nerfed, I think he nerfed it, like nerfed the damage and range, but that hammer is still pretty deadly, I think. But I'll put them at the bottom of the list. D9 and Faceless, I think these are equal in terms of how you fight them as a freshie. And then Shinobi is obviously the most difficult one out of all of them. And yeah, that's the complete tier list, guys. Thanks for watching if you made it this far. New video tomorrow. Trust me, I'm not running out of ideas. Haha. If you want to gank with me, join the Discord. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching.